All right, so we've got some folks on here tonight. We've also on Facebook Live. I just finished up 2.5 days at my lodge in Tennessee, the 8,000 square foot lodge. Some of you have been to before, teaching the $1 Million Coaching Summit. And that was 30 people that want to speak, coach, train, lead, publish, and everybody needs a book in life.
They absolutely do. We got some books back here, guys. We have about 21 people in the program right now, and they're launching at different times. So a lot of you guys asked me how big your book needs to be or what it's going to look like. So I just want to give you this as an example, and just 12 weeks of your life for a lifetime of impact and money-making opportunities.
That's exactly right. All right, so we got some questions here tonight, and we want to get started on really this concept. As many of you know, we did a webinar about a week ago on revelations and resolutions. And one of the revelations that most likely you've had at some point in your life is that you have something valuable that you've gone through in life, some experience, some breakdown, excuse me, some breakthrough, some some big revelation that can help other people. 200 million Americans want to write a book. That's 81% of Americans say they have a book inside of them. I believe if life is worth living, and it is worth writing down for other people. And so tonight we're going to go through and play pitch and catch. Some of you came last time to watch this. Some of you didn't get a chance to watch it, which is why we're going to do kind of a 30-minute Q&A about books. And I am on book number 17. I have until May 31st of this year to write and finish my book on Pray Drive, which is called Flip the Switch. So I've been down this process many, many times. And one of my special skill sets is teaching you how to make money with a book, right? And how to monetize a book, and how to take a book and turn it into leads and opportunity and coaching assignments and money. Okay. And that's what so many people struggle with. And we've got a new program that's out called Authority, Author ITY, which is a kind of a catchy little title, where we coach you for 9 weeks on the book process of writing the book from start to finish, folks. You may not know how to get started, how many chapters you need, how thick it needs to be, how to market the book, how to promote the book, how to sell the book, how to make millions of dollars with the book. And that's really what we're going to be doing.
Joshua says he's ready to buy Flip the Switch.
Hey, I'm ready for you to buy Flip the Switch because I'm ready for it to be out, right? It's going to take me a little bit to write it, but it is going to be out, and it'll be out later this year or the first part of 2022. So Gabby, these folks that are on here obviously have an interest in writing a book. They believe they have a message. I'm going to just tell you right out of the gates, folks, everybody needs a book in life. My wife's written a book, right? I need to get my mama to write a book because she should certainly, hers needs to be Raising a Monster.
Love that.
Right. My wife's got Living with a Monster. I've got Inside the Mind of a Monster.
You want me to write Partnering with a Monster?
Partnering, Working with a Monster.
Mm-hmm.
My staff needs to write Working for a Monster.
Yep.
Now here's the concept. But nothing happens, folks, until you get started. The best thing I did at 25 years old, unbeknownst to me today, is that I sat down at 25 years old and I wrote my first book called Changing Lives Through Coaching. And let me tell you why I wrote it. I've been coaching for 10 years, from 15 to 25. I knew I wanted to help other coaches based on my experiences. And I, at that time, there wasn't any writing programs and coaching programs to help me write the book. So I had no idea what I was doing. And I wrote that first book, but I would tell you, looking back over the last 18 years, it was maybe the single greatest thing I ever did. And you say, well, why? There's a formula, folks. The book forces you to have a message. The message gets you in front of people. You don't need more money, you need more people. And that will be the title of one of my books, folks. I guarantee it, because I say it every day.
That's your new favorite phrase.
It is my phrase of 2021. You don't need more money, you need more people, because the people have the money.
Guys, we've got 26 people watching us on Facebook, and we have 12 people here. So we are going to do a Q&A about books in general, because we're always here to serve, even if you're not ready to do our programs yet. But what I do want to tell you, while I've got your attention before you're doing story time and bedtime, because I know a lot of monsters are parents, just want to give you the quick and dirty rundown of the program. So we start February 4th, Thursdays at 4 p.m. Central. You have the first call with Coach Andy and I. We're going to be laying down your foundations for the program, getting you geared up, and kind of doing it's like the first day of school. We'll be getting you all set up. The next 2 sessions are going to be with Andy, who's going to teach you how to outline your concept and then how to make money on the back end. Andy has built 7-figure businesses for people. He's written coaches books. He's launched them, and he knows how to make Amazon bestsellers. You're going to go back with me for 2 weeks. I'm going to be writing with you, which means I'm going to teach you. I've copywritten and written for many people, including Coach Burt. We write all of the Monster Producer VIP programs, all of their books. So I'm going to be writing with you. You're going to be sending me stuff in the Facebook group and reviewing. You go back to Coach to get you like excited and motivated and thinking about the concept thus far. He's going to kind of concept test and make sure it's good. You go back to Andy to start building your email list. You come back to me to finish the draft. You go back to Coach to talk about the back end, and then the 3 of us are all together again. So never before seen. You're going to get 3 sessions with both of us, and then as well as all 3 of us coaching you. We're rarely all in the same room. So it's a 9-week program. And if you stay focused, you can absolutely have a book done in that program.
Yeah, here's the big point, Gabby. I'm going to just challenge the audience here, because many of you have been talking about a book for years. You've been thinking about a book. You've been telling people you're going to write a book. You've been dreaming about writing a book. The book positions you as an expert. The book gives you a message. The message gets you in front of people, and people can then hire you to be what? The real estate.
And then the 3 of us.
Their business coach. They're whatever, but you can't sell an asset until you have an asset. Now, I'm going to give you one example. When I wrote the book, Everybody Needs a Coach in Life, I wrote that book and we got it into the bookstores, and the CEO of a $25 million company in Houston,
For the back end, and then the 3 of us are all
picked up my book. She went back to the founder of the company and said, we got to have this guy coach us. They picked up the phone, called my office. Within 1 week, I was in Houston, Texas. Within 2 weeks, we had a $250,000 contract, and that book just made me $250,000. What if I didn't have the book? So every second that you wait, that you've got a message, but you don't bring the message to market, you don't package it, you don't sell it, you don't monetize it, is a second that's costing you money. And I like to say we lose 10% of momentum every day we don't act. So if you're out there, our publishing division is now doing 8 to 10 books per month, writing these books with people and for people, and getting those to Amazon and helping make those books a bestseller. And what we realized was that some people are not ready to invest $21,000 to do it, and they want to do it on their own, but they have no idea what they're doing. So as a result of us realizing that, we created a secondary program, which is a 9-week author coaching program, where you get me and Gabby and what I would call our tactician in Andy, who helps keep it on track, help you get the outline, understands the algorithm of making it a bestseller. And so you really get 3 coaches to help guide you through the book. Now, if you could finish your book in 9 weeks, how valuable would that be for you? If you could finish it, package it, get it started, print it, get it up and going, how valuable would that be? It'd be incredibly valuable, because you can't go make that $250,000 until you have something finished. Okay, so this guarantees you're going to finish the book. So let's take some questions. And for all the people out there, the program is an investment of $49.95. There's already, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 people who have jumped in it for the first round. It starts here in just a few weeks, and we're going to be coaching you on how to write the book. Okay, like I said, I've written 17 books. I've had bestsellers. I've signed 3 major publishing deals. And I've used the book to generate 3,000 leads in 90 days. I've used books to generate $100,000 in 90 days. So, but we can't get it out there, make you an authority figure, and turn you into a person of interest until we have a message.
Yep.
So let's take some questions, Gabby.
Okay, we've got Joshua is asking, how did you learn how to write your story? Coach, how did you teach yourself how to write?
Well, you know, it's a great question. I was a very average English student. When I wrote all these books, I went back to speak once to my high school, to all the teachers, and my high school teacher, English teachers told the other teachers, if I would have told you that Michael Burt was going to write 15, 16, 17 books, I would have laughed when he was a high school student. I was a very average English student, but I was curious. And so the first time I sat down and I wrote the book, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a framework. I didn't have an author person coaching me. I definitely didn't have somebody like Gabby helping me improve my writing, a journalist, a person that understands that. So I just sat down and wrote a book, and then I had it printed through Instant Publisher or something like that. And that got me started. I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't turn to anybody. I didn't get any coaching. Guess what? That's why that book didn't sell many copies.
Yeah, I wrote my first book with a coach who helped bring it out of me. And that's kind of what you're getting here. A lot of people hire book coaches who kind of interview them and pull them out. And you're going to have that opportunity in this group. We also had a question on Facebook. I was just checking out. We've got about 35 people watching us there now. And someone asked what publisher we use. We're going to be teaching you how to self-publish on Amazon. But this is a tactic you can use again and again. And if you choose to go after a major publisher, once you've learned this process, coach is going to support you in that process as well. He said, is this your third book with a major publisher?
Yeah, when you understand publishing, there's traditional publishing. For example, I have a publishing agreement right now with McGraw-Hill on my new book, Flip the Switch. I've signed with Savio, which is a division of Simon & Schuster on Everybody Needs a Coach in Life, and Wiley, which is a major book publisher, did Zebras and Cheetahs. And then, so that's 3 of my 17. 14 of my books I have self-published.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when if you sign a publishing deal, number one, it's going to take at least a year. You're going to have to find an agent. The agent's going to have to broker a deal. You may or may not get a publishing deal. If you do get a publishing deal, it's going to take another year to write the book. Then the book's it's going to be 2 years before you get the book out.
Yeah.
You're going to have no control over the book. You're selling the rights over to the publisher. They're going to give you a royalty. They're going to decide the title of it, the cover of it. They're going to decide what bookstores it goes in. And you have zero to say about it. You have signed your rights over to that publisher. Okay. So, and you would never get a publishing deal if you don't have a big following and a lot of people that they think can buy the book, and big databases, lots of Instagram followers and Facebook and Clubhouse. They're just not going to sign you. It's just the cold, hard truth of the deal. Now,
I think a lot of people here have stories and you have experience and
right.
You know you need to get it out there, but you don't know how. And that's what we're offering you here. We're also offering you something very unique because we're all 3 very skilled marketers. We've marketed our own businesses. We market other people's businesses. We've consulted people. So throughout this program, it's like you're hiring a marketing team as well, because we're going to teach you how to get experience, but we're also going to have you literally writing copy the whole time, which means every day you're going to have copy to post on social media, which means more people are going to grow your audience, which means you can sell books. In addition, you can sell programs. You can make your money back from this $4,995 program the first week if you get one high-level client, which is literally what the 3 of us do every single day. We work with high-level people. We sell $15,000 to $150,000 packages. So if anyone knows how to make money with words, I would say it would be us.
Yeah. So here's the deal. To the book positions you as a person of interest. And what we're doing is we're helping you bring this book to market by coaching you through a disciplined structure with feedback and correction throughout the process.
Mm-hmm.
What each one of us do is bring a special skill set. My skill set is big ideas, big concepts, pray drive, person of interest, $1 million follow-up. But really, how do you make money with this asset you have? Okay. Now you could call people all day long and tell them you're an expert. You can tell them you have a message. You can tell them that you're really good, but the proof is always in the pudding, folks. And the pudding, okay, is the way we say in Tennessee, is in the actual outcome of what you created. Like you have created something, you've written something, you have an asset to say this has positioned you as a person of interest. Okay. And remember the formula. The book forces you to get clear about your message. The message gets you in front of people, and people can then hire you to do whatever. If I'm a real estate agent and I write books, they can hire me to represent them. If I'm a mortgage person, they can do their mortgage with me. If I'm a coach, they can sign up for my coaching programs. Like this is a formula. You need to look at every major person of interest in the world and see if they don't have a book. Right now, actors are getting into books. Songwriters are getting into books. Musicians are getting into writing books. All these people write a book because they have something valuable that can help other people. You have something valuable that can help other people. Your life experiences, your unique past, your unique experiences, your unique mentors, your unique breakdowns. But it can't help enough people. It's actually selfish of you to keep it to yourself.
Yep.
Right? You need to share that message. And I was telling a person this the other day. He was telling me how people were constantly calling him to give him some advice and coaching. I said, but he didn't want to be in the limelight. I'm like, man, it's selfish. If you have a gift and talent and you don't want to share that talent with other people, how many people could you help with the book? How many people could you help? You want to keep it to yourself. Study the parable of the talents. You don't want to keep the talent hoarded, okay? You want to share and use the talent. Well, the talent helps other people. And that's really what you're trying to do here. So at 25 years old, man, I wrote that first book and I said, this is good. Got me some speaking engagements. The speaking engagements got me some coaching assignments. I started to see that I could coach people and make money. And this was a huge revelation for me because I was a high school basketball coach, guys. You look at all the teachers out there that need to write a book. I was a high school basketball teacher making $24,000 a year. I wrote a book. It got me a speaking engagement where they paid me more in an hour than I made in a month. That opened my mind. I had a huge revelation. I have something to say. This is valuable. People will pay me for it. So to me, to be coached by us, true experts in the field, for 9 weeks, to start and finish your book in 9 weeks, it doesn't matter if the program was $50,000, it would be worth it. Okay, but it's not 50,000, it's $49.95. It's called Authority. It's the Authority coaching program. And we're going to coach you through the cycle of writing your first book. Okay.
So in the last 10 minutes, what people really enjoyed on the last webinar, we had a lot of people take action live. We talk through some extra things we're going to be giving people who are ready to make this commitment now and are ready to prepare themselves to make the most out of those 9 weeks with the 3 weeks we have leading up into the program. So we started, what would you say? Were we infomercial selling? Is that what we were doing?
Yeah, infomercial.
We were infomercial selling. So we are going to be asking you guys, I'm going to check on Facebook in here. If you are pretty sure you're going to sign up, please give us a 7 to 10 rating. Tell us how sure you are that you're joining, and that will help us decide what our unique offers are going to be. So I'm going to check on Facebook, and then everybody here, we've got 12 people here. 0 being, I don't even know who these people are. I accidentally clicked this. 10 being like, I already paid. 9 being like, I'm almost there. 8 being like, they need to convince me. 7 being on the fence. Where are you? We got a 9.
Come on, Lynn. You just need to do it. You don't even need to think about it, Lynn Lewis.
Let's see what I got. We got anybody on Facebook giving me ratings?
You just need to click the button and take action, guys. Right? Rachel Putney, you've been wanting to write a book. I see you there in class. You got a message. You've been wanting to write a book for a while. This is the best option for you. I'm telling you. 9 weeks of coaching through the program, start to finish. 9 weeks of tightened up coaching. I'm going to show you how to make money. They're going to show you how to write the book. We're going to show you how to get it up and get it going.
We've got a couple 8s on Facebook. So we got to start giving them some specials, coach. I'm gonna put the link back in Facebook, put the link back in the chat. You want to go first? You want me to go first? We got to come up with new stuff.
If they're at an 8, they already made a decision to do it.
Well, they haven't clicked the button yet. And what are you mentoring me in right now? Gotta get the commitment or it's not sold.
All right. So here's what I'll tell you. Okay. Here's what I'll tell you. And I did this for the last group and I'll do it for this group. Okay. But I'm only doing it. I'm only doing it for people who take action. Okay. Tonight. Okay. And I'm going to give them a time frame tonight, Gabby.
Okay.
All right. What it's 6:22 right now. Okay. If they need to make the decision in the next what?
I got to do it by 8.
All right. You got an hour and a half to make this decision.
Means you can ask your wife, your husband.
Here's the deal. I told you my gift was monetization of a concept. Okay. That is my gift, monetization. Okay. What I'm willing to do for the people that take action by 8 p.m. tonight, might as well just do it right now, is to give them 2 days at my lodge with me through the Monster Publishing Bootcamp, where I teach them, where they get to spend 2 days working with me on how to make money with the book. Okay. Now we have been reserving that, Gabby, for the people that invest 21,000 and let us write the book for them.
Correct.
But for the people who take action tonight, if you're at a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, folks, you might as well go ahead and do it, because here's the deal. We're going to give you 9 weeks of coaching. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 days at my boot camp for free. I'm just going to give them to you. Okay. We're charging $4,500 for that boot camp, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's a $4,500 value. And I'm giving you we're giving you 9 weeks. So it's a buy one, get one free offer, 2 days with me at my lodge. And here's the deal. I'll show you every tactic I have on how I make money with books. I'll show you how I drive leads. I'll show you how I've signed big corporate agreements. I'll show you how I use the book to become a person of interest. I'll show you how I use the book to get speaking engagements. I'll show you how I use a speaking engagement to generate $100,000 to $200,000 on the back end of the speaking engagement. So I'll show you how I take a book and build a coaching program for a year. Folks, I mean, I don't know what else to do, okay, except move in with you and write the book.
Josh, are you drinking over there? You're funny in the chat.
Josh is always funny. And what I'll guarantee, Josh, what I'll guarantee for the people that take action tonight is I'll guarantee when you leave, this is the problem with most author programs. I've talked to Steve Sims about this. I've talked to Sharon Lecter about this. I've talked to people that have sold millions of copies of books. They all told me the same thing. Coach, the difference in your author programs, the difference in your author programs and other author programs is
you being, I don't even know who these people are. Actually, like,
how to make money with the book. That's what they say. They said, look, you don't just throw people out to dry. You teach them how to leverage the asset to generate money. So if you're out there and you're at a 6, 7, 8, 9, that ought to move you across the finish line, man. 2 days at the lodge, learning how to make money with the book. Guys, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars off books. Okay. Over the course of my years, millions of dollars with a message. The book is a concept. The concept is a message. The message gets you in front of people. I'll show you how I market, how I do ClickFunnels, how I drive leads, how I close deals, how I sign coaching agreements, all based on a book. You know,
we've got someone on Facebook that said, send me the invoice to sign. So we've commented back. We've got you the link, Jesse, and bonus by 8 p.m. So you have 4 more minutes on the call. So I'm going to do something different. What should I give? What's something different? Let's see. Last time I gave a 30-minute strategy session, but I've become more popular since then. So you missed out on that one. I'm going to write about you for Today Parenting. So you'll be on the Today Show's website. How about that?
That's nice. That's nice for the people that take action. That's some free publicity, folks.
Yeah. If you're not a parent, I can write about you we'll work something else out, but you'll have an article written about you for the Today Show. So we've had Brian Covey on the Today Show's website. Coach has been on the Today Show's website. So it's a great platform, and it definitely makes you look like a person of interest when you tell people you've been on the Today Show's website.
Well, you need that. You need that because you can put it on your website as featured on the Today Show, as featured here, as featured there. So what we're offering tonight, folks, is we came on tonight because we did this a few weeks ago. It was really popular. A lot of people took action. Just so we're clear.
Lynn said, wow, that's a deal. Thanks. Must be for you, Lynn. I'm intuitive. I knew you wanted.
Come on, Lynn, Lewis. So what I'm saying is what we're offering here is a 9-week coaching program with me, best-selling author, 17-time author, published by 3 major publishing companies. I know how to make millions of dollars with the book. I've done it, folks. I can prove it. I can show you. I can show you how to sign a $450,000 contract as a result of a workshop I did for 2 people around my book, This Ain't No Practice Life. As a matter of fact, my wife came to the workshop I did on This Ain't No Practice Life, and it changed her life. Okay. It really changed her life. Okay. And she got her life motivated and picked up a husband at the workshop. So that was a pretty good $50 exchange. Now, here,
clarify, you're going to be someone's husband if they sign up.
I'm not anybody's husband because I can only have one wife. Okay. But the point is, this is what we're going to give you: 9 weeks of coaching that starts. When's the start date, Gabby?
February 4th, Thursday at 4 p.m. Central.
This thing is coming up in just a few weeks, folks. 9 weeks of coaching, 2-day boot camp with me. We're going to get you featured on the Today. website, so you can tell people you've been featured on the Today Show, which
Yep.
is very big. And we're going to condense this cycle, man. So you got a book. Okay. So if you want to write the book and you have no idea what you're doing, here would be my challenge to you. How long are you just going to play in La La Land? Right now, I've been coaching for 3 days, Gabby. So I'm a little bit tougher tonight than I've been on the
It's
last one. But my point is,
somebody told me, they're like, you guys are like good cop, bad cop.
here's my point. Here's my point. I've been working for 3 days with people who have a desire to speak, coach, train, write books, or excuse me, speak, coach, train. I'm like, look, if you don't have a book, what are you going to do? You're just going to call people and say, hey, I got a message. I got a good message I would like to share. I'd like to get on your stage in front of 3,000 people. I would like, right? I'm like, everybody needs a book. The book starts the cycle. Okay. And the book forces you to get a message. And that's really why I'm like, this is a no brainer, man. My wife's got a book out. She'd never written a book before. You know what we do with my wife's book to make money? We do couples retreats because she wrote a book called Living with a Monster. Okay. Which is how you live with an obsessed person. And she was so proud when she got that book. And Rachel Putney took action.
Yay!
Rachel, so proud of her.
Rachel! Okay, we've got Jesse on Facebook. Jesse, did you sign up? He said he wanted an invoice, so you might have to follow up with him in the Facebook comments. I sent you the link, Jesse. And then Lynn, you flirting with us in the comments. Let's make it official.
Well, I'm proud. You come to the lodge. I've got
Is it the 15th, 16th of March?
I believe it's April.
It's April. Okay, perfect.
April 15 and 16 is publishing retreat.
Correct.
Okay, and I'm going to do that a couple times this year. So if you're out there, and I'm proud of Rachel because she's been wanting to write a book, and I'm really proud of her because she's going to have a message. She's a great student, and she's going to go out and do something big in the world. And this book is going to position you as such a person of interest. Okay. Now, who was the person that wanted the invoice? Because what we can do, that link, as soon as you take action on that link, if you want to pay another way, you can let us know. But that link sends you a receipt when you take.
Yeah, let's double check. So Jesse, are you hearing us on Facebook? Let's find out. I'm trying not, when I click on the webinar, it starts playing. I'm trying not to disrupt the sound. Mute. Let's see. I'm going to try to make sure it doesn't start playing. I don't know. Let's see. Jesse, he commented with us on the Facebook comments. So those of you that are here and you're here and you're ready to take action, we are concluding this. Coach has had a very long couple days, and I appreciate him showing up because he knows how important this program is to all three of us and to everyone who's choosing to take action. We will likely have about 35 to 50 people in this group. So sign up now because these bonuses are expiring. It's not something we do all the time, but it's a new program. And also wanted to tell you guys, we always test something to make sure we're good at it. So we started our books at 15,000. We sold almost 30 of them. Now they're 21,000. We're still underpriced in the market. This is about a $9,000 program we're doing for 4,500. So sign up now. The next time we launch this, we'll bump it up to 7,500 and we'll keep going. So we definitely want to make sure we outperform that value, but this is the last time you're going to get it at this rate.
Yeah,
and you have until the 4th, but this is
last time you were able to be coached by someone who's written best-selling books, who knows how to do it for under $5,000 and get 2 days, a 2-day boot camp learning the game. And it is a game, folks. Understanding the game of how to make a book a bestseller, understanding the game of how to use the book to get on. I've used the book to get on Good Day New York, put me in front of 1 million people. I was on Bradley's podcast a few weeks ago, 1.6 million people. Without a book, you're not getting on these shows, man. I'm telling you, you just don't. You got to have a message. So I would really encourage you, if you're out there and you're doing it. We really, really want to do it. Lynn Lewis, thank you for taking action. And
yay!
We're interested. We're interested in helping you, folks. I believe at 18 years old, a book changed my life. I read this.
We've got a couple more people signing up from Facebook. Got 2 people.
Yeah, I read a book at 18 years old, Gabby, and it was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey. And at 25 years old, I got certified in those 7 habits, and it really changed my life. So that's why I'm so adamant. You may be out there thinking, I don't have a book. We're going to pull that out of you. We're going to help you realize you have something special. We're going to show you how to package that special and how to sell that special. Okay. If you see that book behind Gabby, that Denise Dean, she was one of our first authors that went through our publishing division. And man, she's got so much confidence coming out of her ears now from writing that book. I'm excited. She's got a great title, a great book, and we're really proud of our authors that we help publish. And they're so thankful. If I could play the messages that Denise has left me about how the book is going to change her life and give her the confidence that she needs, then you really, really, really understand how a good concept can change your life. So, I've written books on confidence, Josh, swag. Lynn Lewis came to my book on my concept on flip the switch. I probably will write a book on $1 million coaching, the $1 million coach at some point to help coaches really learn how to package. Matter of fact, Gabby, that's I didn't think about that, but that's a book I need to write.
We need to write the book on writing the book. So we you know what Andy and I said we're going to call it. We threw the book at it.
Yeah, I love it.
We got a little testimonial here. A lot of our authors love us so much they watch these webinars and they almost get convinced to buy, even though they bought it. So Stephen Martinez watched our webinar last week and he told me he took massive notes, even though he's already bought 2. He's got our library special. So he's also in our person of interest program. So Daniel Hodges said, they make the process so easy, but also they stay fully engaged during the process. So we don't sell you and then we're just like, whatever. And then he said, I am super happy so far with the results of making this decision. So we're honored to have him. And, it's really a great opportunity to be coached and to start to coach. And we are excited for anyone that comes. So you have 85 minutes left. If you want to be on the Today Show's website, you want to come to the publishing retreat. Andy and I will both be at that publishing retreat. So you're going to get all sorts of coaching from all 3 of us in person. Awesome, Lynn. We would love to have you guys. It's great fun and it's a once. And if you do know you want to commit and you're having a financial temporary need, we can take $500 deposits. You'll just have to contact our team and you can pay the rest prior to beginning, but we do not have a payment plan.
All right. I think it's good, Gabby. I'm encouraging, man. Everybody needs a coach in life. Everybody needs a book in life. So thank you for being with us tonight. And like I said, man, if there's something you want to do, sometimes you got to do something for yourself, folks.
Yeah.
When I encouraged my wife to write her book, she was scared and she'd never written a book before. I encouraged her to write the book and to get started, and she did. Now a woman at our boot camp said, will you take this home and let your wife sign it? Could really be good for my marriage. I mean, that's what you do when you got a book. So I want to encourage all the people out there sitting on the fence. It's 6:36. You got an hour. What is that? Hour, 24 minutes.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll tell you guys, there's a sweet group of girls that comes and cleans my house, and they say every time they're here, they feel the positive energy. And they came in the living room when I was eating lunch the other day, and they go, "You even have a book? Like, you're so cool." I'm like, "Thanks." So it's just, it's wonderful. Your family will be proud of you. And if I will say this, entrepreneurs, we have vague jobs. So until you made it big, your family might be questioning you. But once you're a best-selling author, you have a book, really keeps those weirdos off your ass at the Thanksgiving table.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you for coming. We really encourage you to take action tonight to enjoy these bonuses. We absolutely will not offer them after 8 p.m. and we're not doing another webinar. But if you need anything from our team and you'd like to do the deposit or you need to pay in a different way, please just email Gabby at Coach Burt or coach@coachburt.com and we're happy to serve you.
Yeah, absolutely. And last piece. Okay. Just make sure I understand. Everybody understands the offer. 9 weeks of coaching through our authority coaching program. That's live coaching with us. It's not automated. It's not on videos. It's like this. We're coaching you through a structure to write the book, plus 2 days at my lodge in outside of Nashville, Tennessee with me. I'll be there the whole time coaching you, working you through the book, showing you how to make money. That alone's worth the 5,000.
Of course.
We're charging 4,500 for people that are coming, and we're going to get you in that Today parent, so you can tell people you've been in Today, a Today magazine, and all those kinds of things to raise your person of interest score. So, I say we do it, Gabby. I say that these people take an action and go all in, man. You're not betting on us, by the way. You're betting on you.
That's right.
Betting on you. I'm working on book number 17, and I'm telling you, I'm going to make $1 million with that book somehow, some way. Every bookstore, every airport, all over the world, and we want to help you take it to another level. Okay, so the book's going to be Flip the Switch: How to Activate the Prey Drive in You and your team, coming out in probably 2022 by the time we get this thing finished. So 9 weeks, if I could do it in 9 weeks, man, I'd be doing it. Trust me. So thank you guys. I look forward to you taking action. Go to the link, email coach@coachburt.com if there's any other way you need to do it, i.e. if there's a deposit and then pay it all. It is coming up in just a few weeks. So if you can bite it off, man, just do the whole thing and get it out of the way and get the 9 weeks of coaching. We can help you. Everybody needs.
Yeah, we're exactly 3 weeks away. So yeah, let us know how we can support you. We're here for you. And yeah, we look forward to celebrating you and encouraging you to keep going. So thank you guys for coming.
All right, take action. There's a power in taking action, folks. Have a good night.